go to Honorable Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, for his pragmatic leadership in the Ministry of Interior, which he has displayed just now. The introduction of the enhanced e-passport will no doubt bring about relief to passport applicants, especially with a 10-year validity. I don't need to stress the importance of NIN. That has been stressed by the Honorable Minister and the CGI. And I want to assure you that that should not be an impediment. And let me go with the suggestion of the chairman of Kanuk. When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. One thing remains very clearly. The enhanced e-passport will be better processed, and Nigerians coming to the mission queuing outside, I want to believe that it will be a thing of the past. And by the time we transit seamlessly, the issue of backlog will not exist. Because as today, we have a backlog of 14,000. And these are the challenges. And like some of you know, since we are processing this based on first come, first serve, as at now, we are still processing those in June. We have not even gotten to July. We have not gotten to August, September, October. But we must commend the staff of the mission, because we went from a 16-month backlog to now about 5 months backlog. And many of us know the reason for fast track. If you want undue access, you are supposed to come for biometrics in January, and you want to come now. Definitely, it's an optional thing. And we have taken time severally to please appeal to Nigerians in UK. 6 months to the expiry date of your passport, start the process so that you don't need fast track or expedited service. It's optional. 6 months to the expiry date, but unfortunately, our people always leave some of these things to two pressures. Honorable Minister, what is giving us undue pressure here is now a rule from British government that those with dual citizens must have valid Nigerian passport before their British passports are renewed. So that has given us pressure. And when they go to the Home Office, they are in a hurry. And with the backlog, some of them have to wait for 3-4 months. They now start patronizing touts. So that's why we created a window of undue access, because the way things were, the image of the mission has really gone down. And we keep on telling people, you don't need to wait till then. Some of them will not even know until British government will say, bring your Nigerian passport. And I want to commend the Honorable Minister and the Nigerian Immigration Service in this direction. Like, I want to attest to what you said here, sir. The British government also affirmed that the biometrics capture and Nigerian passport is still the best in the world. And that's why they are insisting that those having dual citizens must have Nigerian passport. So that brings pressure on us, because the person who has the British passport wants to take it next month. And with the backlog, he has to wait for about 4 or 5 months. That is what has brought fast track. But I want to assure you, with this 14,000 that will be cleared in the next 3 months, the issue of fast track will not be there. And fast track, you know, what we did was to consult, because in Britain, fast track is one of the process of obtaining passports here. If you want to obtain a British passport, the waiting time is 3 weeks. But if you want expedited service in 1 week, you can have it. If you even want 48 hours, you can have it. So that is the British standard. Many of these things are done in conjunction and consultation with Nigerian community. The High Commission don't just sit down here and take decisions without consultation. And many of these things have been applauded. Because when you have 18,000 people and all of them want to come at the same time, what do? You must design a process that becomes seamless. So I want to thank Nigerians in UK, because whatever we do here, if we don't have your cooperation, it will be a different thing. And I seek for your cooperation further as we go, especially within this transition period. You know, any new thing will definitely generate certain challenges. But what is important is for your patience and perseverance. For the assault that we get in performing our duties, we take it. I've been verbally assaulted here about last month. What name did the woman not call me? Just because of saying hello to the son. Hello, how are you? I hope you are fine. How can you be fine? You old fool. You are keeping us in you are keeping us in the cold here. And I said, what have I said? He said, she was charging at me. And I said, let me just go quietly. Just last month, we have Dupe Abi.
Yes.
One of the... Dupe, are you here? Okay. Dupe is one of our commissioner security. She was given a bond just on the face with blood gushing out because somebody came at 2 p.m., which is outside the time that the person should come. When our people go to Tesco, they obey the rules, just Tesco supermarket, but they find it very hard. But I want to say one thing. I appreciate Nigerians here because out of about 42,000 or 40,000 that we have treated, the cases we have are not up to 50. So we can live with it, and we are living with it. So on this note, the Honorable Minister.
The Minister.
I've been corrected much earlier that the Minister of Interior, when I now got a letter from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs referring you to Honorable Minister, I say I don't know which one to take, whether to follow. Okay, sir, when you are here, I will take your own, sir. The Minister of Interior, Technology. We thank Almighty God for making today possible, because we can plan, we are not the only mission outside Nigeria. There are 109 missions. We can plan one or two things, can make the Honorable Minister and the team change their mind. They plan to come here, and we thank God that God made it possible. We also thank the Nigerian community who has been very supportive. We appreciate you. But I want to thank the staff of the High Commission. What they go through, in fact, sometimes I invite some Nigerians to come and witness what happens there. Some of our staff come to work as early as 6:30, and they don't go until 10 p.m. And in the process, they still get assaulted. Sometimes, when you get this assault, you are caught in between doing the rightful thing. Assault is a criminal offense, but you call police to come and arrest Nigerians here? So people, this is not who we are. That's not who we are. So that we can work on the insignificant minority that come to create sin here. On this note, I thank you all.